the message just a series win is a series win?
Yeah, we'll take it. Series win, especially in the division. You know, sometimes they're not pretty. It's a series win. It's you know, and they battled the whole game. I mean, obviously, offensively, we didn't get a lot going, but they continued to go, which I appreciate.
What can you say about Mitch Keller today?
He was really good. I mean, changeup may be the best I've ever seen it. I mean, at times I thought it was a sinker with as much action as it had on it, but he was outstanding. He was efficient. You know, I don't think. I mean, that's a game. You know, later in the year, he may go back out for the ninth. You know, just with the fact that it's this early, the eighth up. You know, but he was really good.
Shelton, it was Mitch's 700th career strikeout today as well. What can you say to just congratulate him on such a feat?
Yeah, I mean, this is a guy that's going to get to another round number and another round number. But I think anytime you get to round numbers on something like that, it's kind of monumental.
What's it say about Joey that he squats for 13 innings, he gets rammed in the 8th inning, I think it was, and he still has that much juice?
Yeah, well, so the fact of the matter is he stayed within the at-bat, because those are challenging at-bats because of the fact the guy's scattering the ball a little bit, and it makes it a little bit challenging to hit, especially when you get to 3-2. He did a really good job. I mean, defensively, I don't know if we could have played better. I mean, Key made 2 really good plays. Tommy made a really good throw. Frage made a nice play. I mean, the play that Key made when Indy and Joey ran into each other, I mean, you want to talk about an 80-grade play and awareness, like that's it. And I think our pitching defense definitely carried us today.
Given that they had walked the previous 2 batters, and Joey's got to sit on a 3-2 count, what's it say about him? He swung at that pitch and didn't try to get a take?
Yeah, I mean, he just stayed in the middle of the zone and got a pitch he could hit. You know, I mean, Kutch smokes the ball right before that. I mean, we got kind of lucky that it wasn't hit just a tick harder, because then it might have been into a double play. But you know, I thought we had good at bats throughout that last inning.
You mentioned Tommy.
Go ahead.
You mentioned Tommy's throw, and then he had the big hit and extras too. Just how big were his contributions for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing we got to realize with Tommy Pham is, you look at the back of this guy's baseball card. He's a good baseball player. He's been doing it for a long time. He's off to a little bit of a rough start, but let's go to 2 wins on the homestand, and Tommy Pham's right in the middle of that. And big play, big throw. I mean, the awareness there. You know, sometimes we talk about how you got to keep the ball down for the cut. You're not there. You got to come up, and you know, it's all or nothing. And he did a good job. And then he comes up in a big spot with 2 outs, and you know, extra innings when we haven't scored, and gets a first pitch. So he's going to be fine. You know, that's why guys play this long. That's why you look at the back of baseball cards. That's why you don't worry about 11 games. He's going to get it going.
I feel like the bullpen's kind of coming into form. It seems like you guys are getting an idea of who you like in certain situations or matchups, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we got a lot of the matchups we wanted today. Guys did a really good job. I mean, there were a couple times challenged him by walking, you know, putting a guy on base, intentionally walking a guy, and getting to another matchup and putting the pressure on them. But they were outstanding throughout. I mean, and I don't know if you can say enough about Lawrence at the end, but Santana with 3 ups. I mean, he comes in, he gets 2 outs on 2 pitches. I mean, Fergie comes in, Brucky got the right guys. I mean, yeah, overall it was the bullpen was outstanding, and I think we're starting to see that, you know, this bullpen has some good stuff, and we got to figure out, you know, where we're going to slot them in.
How much are you seeing the late game situations for some of these guys are bringing out the best in them, like you mentioned, Santana and Lawrence and Brucky?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something we got to find out with these guys, because again, we really like the stuff. When we acquired Lawrence, we really like the stuff. We just got to figure out how we're going to slot them in, and I think today was a perfect example of getting really good matchups, and our guys executing in a really high level.
Shelton, you had mentioned Key's heads-up play at home. He also had a barehanded throw earlier in the game. How much better is this defense when he's healthy? He's in this game at his best form.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've said this over the course of the last 5 years. He's the best defender in baseball when he's on the field and when he's healthy. And you know, the thing we just got to maintain is we got to continue to maintain his health. And you know, I appreciate how hard he worked this winter to get to that point. But I mean, he's a game changer. You know, I mean, you're watching a guy on the other side that's going to the Hall of Fame and has more Gold Gloves than anybody except for Brooks Robinson at that position. And Ryan Hayes is an elite defender.
Tough to kind of dip into the bullpen when Mitch gives you, 7 innings. I mean, how does that kind of, change things maybe moving forward?
Well, I think the fact of what Harrington did the other day put us in that spot, and I mean, even if we want to go even farther, like what Shuggy did last night, giving us 2 innings. I mean, that was really efficient. So excuse me, we're going into an off day with a full, we were going into an off day with a full bullpen, and then your starter goes out and gives you 7 1/3, I think that's what it was, and was as efficient as you could be. It gave us the opportunity to be able to match up like we did.
Is O'Neal all right?
Yeah, he got hit on the finger last night,
Mhm.
so it was a little bit sore today.
He wasn't available today.
He was available to play defense and to run, but he was not going to hit today.